people, welcome back to Persona 5 Loyal.
That Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there?
Yeah, but
I wonder why they turned a blind eye.
probably want to.
But they don't have the courage? Humans are so weak.
I got that right. I feel my bond with Morgana goes deeper. Okay, the fool, the magician.
All right.
like it's been quite a while. I kind of forgot about the Covenants. Its names.
Come on, it's not good for you to stay up this late.
I mean,
Let's go to sleep.
the tarot card names, but whatever. Okay, going to the Velvet Room, right? Yep. To the Velvet Room with Igor, or Igor, or whatever his name is. The long-nosed man. Who lives inside my head.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done.
Wait, he was gluttony? I thought it was that was greed. Whatever.
I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
I don't want to have a choice.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Why I gotta be a hater?
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The guy with the black mask? The other Metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
Stop being a hater.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed, I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities.
Well, I'm always strengthening my abilities.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Okay, what is it? I feel my bomb with Igor go deeper. Is it just giving me a new rank? That's it?
All right.
More XP. Here, low on the ability to high arcane burst. That's it?
It's time, inmate.
Okay.
Return to your world.
Tuesday. What's that? July 5th.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
No. I'm still asleep.
I assume it's okay if you're able to make such jokes. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
What, kill himself?
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Oh. Someone... Are you afraid someone might kill him? Ah.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart? It's hard to say for sure yet.
Usually it would be something on the news or something. Yes, they just go on and cry their eyeballs out saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry for what Something like that.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
Not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
Oh, really? I would never would have guessed, Morgana.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Thank you, voice of Makoto.
This humidity is over.
Ah, Yusuke. Good morning. It's quite hot today. By the way, Kaneshiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be more renowned than before when this goes public. It doesn't get busy.
True.
This is true. With the added attention, we may get more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have a chance. I'm pretty sure I did.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
I think. I don't know, it's been forever since I...
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Achievement. Complete the bank palace.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
But no worry, she hasn't. She joined us. If that's any battle.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Wait, you really only
Hell yeah!
been?
Kaneshiro finally confessed.
Wow, 42 minutes already. Wow.
People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement. It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us. Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
You don't really say it's you. It's your number. Most likely saved on my phone with your name. You don't really say, hello, it's me, Makoto. You don't really need to say that, but whatever.
I've been called into a meeting with the principal.
You mean Principal Humpty Dumpty?
There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
With Makoto.
Really? Oh, that's crazy!
Yeah.
Well, I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
Most likely has. and but poison all over. There's some kind of lettering or vandalism.
It'll be fine. No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
The other metaverse user?
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Yeah, but two people. The Kamoshida? The Kamoshida said that? Did Kamoshida also say that? I don't know. It's been like a year. It's been over a year since I did anything with Kamoshida. Kamoshida? No. Whatever. The first guy. The gym teacher dude.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too.
Wait, yeah, we're not gonna see Kaneshio's confession?
By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
Finals. Ugh.
Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president.
Oh, come on.
For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over.
Lame. You don't have to be a buzzkill. Principal Humpty Dumpty.
Care to explain?
Explain what, Principal Humpty Dumpty?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here! Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your...
While your boss,
Damn it.
while your boss seemed like an asshole, Principal Humpty Dumpty.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Yeah, but succeeding in school kind of means nothing. A lot of the stuff you learn in school is a waste. Most people won't use like high school math or in everyday lives, or chemistry or physics in everyday life, unless you become a professor or someone who works with math and science and the daily basics. A lot of that just stuff is just pretty much pointless to you, and especially in America.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Like, America education something is totally whack. Like, instead of trying to teach you, they just tell you. You gotta remember it, and after the test, never touch it again. Just boom, out the window, gone for good. Never have to touch that again. So you, by the end of the year, most of the stuff you learned, you don't remember because you never touched it again. But if you actually learn stuff, you will remember it even after you graduate. But a lot of the stuff I learned at school, I never used and completely forgot. But the stuff I learned, I still know.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere.
And a lot of stuff I actually did learn, I just did on my own, or learned from somewhere else other than school. Like Punnett squares, I learned that way before, or that came up in science, and it was so slow. It took like a week just to learn the basics of it, and I learned it in like a 20-minute learned like a 5-minute YouTube video.
This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
As I went on a rant about that, but
He
whatever.
had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
Oh no, your promotion. Oh, who cares about your promotion? Your job is to get the bad guys. And who cares if the bad guy gets caught? If throwing himself in or not, who gives a shit?
Not that a child would understand.
Well, you're kind of an asshole.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion.
Like, that's the only thing she cared about is the promotion.
You've changed, sis.
Not changed. I don't know if she changed, because I don't know.
But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
You see the video though?
Ah, you're back.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto?
That's what I said. You don't have to freak out.
Just tell me the truth.
I did tell you the truth. It's not my fault. You don't believe me. You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested? Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yes.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Take it as you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies.
Like, why would I do this total insane story? Something you probably read in a book or seen in an anime, and just blame it on somebody completely else. Like, why would I do that? Makes no fucking sense.
Or everything you've stated is true.
Everything. That is true. Everything I said is true.
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
You can decide that.
That's the plan. Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I already been that and
It's a fair deal.
doing that.
Is that acceptable?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona,
Judgment.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The new conference. Judge.
All right.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures.
Hate 'em?
Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this
Nav?
case.
That was it says.
How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Okay, just. Hey, you there. Right? Hey, you there. Right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it. Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
You got it, boss.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Can't be too famous here if you already forgot his name.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
Well, they are old, so I can give them a break on that.
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Probably not.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yep. And thank you, and come again.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case.
The SIU director.
But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
So you know about the metaverse? That we explained earlier. I don't know. Like I said, it's been like don't upload so often, so I don't know.
Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable.
Who?
It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention.
What do you mean by that?
Set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing.
How can you do that?
Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Wait, the Prime Minister? So you're speaking to a candidate for Prime Minister? Sozero? No, Ouija.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Walking. Watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
But I don't wanna.
I understand.
Let's leave those guys be.
Yeah, I never studied once. Out of school, never studied.
What is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
Yeah, he's out.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances.
From that
We can tell her
asshole.
about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
Yeah, no shit.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
And I don't even know his name.
Hey, don't forget me.
Yeah, what do you do?
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
No.
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
If you want to.
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
Like, you can leave if you want. We can't force you.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Leave spelling. Anyone but me. I'm probably the world's worst speller.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
Like, English is my first language, and I don't know English. I can barely speak and read English. That's how bad I am at English.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
I hate that. I remember when I was in school, in like the 3rd grade, I had to show my work and did not know what that meant. So it was like something super simple, like 8 plus 3, and I just counted on my fingers and I got the answer. Then the next question is show your work. I just drew myself, counted my fingers. But apparently, oh, that's wrong. That's not how you show your work. Apparently, like, what do you? That's how I got my answer. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I just hate the time to say show your work. Like, come on, I got the answer. Like, and they get the wrong answer, but show your work how you got the wrong answer. You get a better grade if you just skip show your work. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas.
I'm glad.
Ain't there a good way of cheating?
I'm glad I'm out of school. That shit was awful.
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that.
There could be someone posing as us, because something gets popular. There'd be copycats. So it could be that.
The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Well, they are making good points.
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
What's a bigger target than a mafia boss, man?
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah?
What? What's next? The Prime Minister of Japan.
That was the plan from the start anyways.
The President of the United States of America. According to the year 3000 and changed the heart of Nixon, the President of the world.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first.
Exams, shmams. I just guessed that, and I really just works out for me.
Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
I have no idea what a yukata is.
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
But it's hot out.
Come on, you gotta be more active. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Oh, wait, how did you bug the place?
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
Or did you haggle thrones? If you did do that, that is highly illegal.
Yes, ma'am. What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
Fine, Goro
I didn't
Akechi.
expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Let people talk.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Could be.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Yeah, see you around, guy.
Senpai,
Oh, I completely forgot about you.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
You are literally completely useless. I don't think you do anything to the main story at all.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
I got time. Just tell me so I can forget about your
Why don't we
existence.
find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
Wait, you know Go Akechi?
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You two have history?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
That's right. He's been offering me guidance lately.
A deal, you say? Huh. That's quite the interesting relationship you two have. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Yeah, congratulations. Can I go home now?
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
fun, I guess.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Oh my gosh, it's lip long. Well, in this game it is. Nope.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have? I got you.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
Oh.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I
Like-
figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
What game?
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No,
Go
Dunk
right
Ho.
ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's a unique stance.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yeah, I got this, whatever.
Yes,
Whatever.
thank you.
Alright.
See you later.
I'll be sure to not remember you next time. I can barely remember your name. Was it Yoshizawa, I think?
You're back.
How do you know? I think it's by me. I own this place, remember? I can... Okay, just look at the tables. I got a keen eye guy.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
Like, hopefully I got it passable score, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not a total lost cause.
Probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
Like
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
was the girl from like what? The girl character that I keep forgetting.
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
Yeah, what?
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Yeah, but my confident I did well.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss.
Yeah, I have a, I have a moment.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Okay, constantly money troubles.
Well, there's a subject where I could definitely use some input, but not at the moment. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
Is this due to the conversation literally 5 minutes ago about Yasuzawa? Or I think that's her name, Yasuzawa.
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Be disappointed. Don't under. Well, probably don't in the person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
That could be a possibility.
Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
Yeah, I know that.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
Reality is unfair.
I see. You're approaching reality from a rational point of view.
Yeah, because I was born by realities. More times than that, like the count, so like may come off as kind of a dick.
No, it could actually be that you understand reality's unfairness, yet you're willing to stand up to it. That may be the reason you're at this academy now.
No, only reason I'm here because there's only a school that accept me to be here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
Yeah,
and was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Okay. Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart, though?
Good point. You're... Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Yep, see you around, guy.
Exams are finally over.
A
can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
Oh, come on, Ryuji. At least try. Put some effort into it. You could at least... you could just listen. A little.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
Like, that reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode where he had to write that essay and they keep getting distracted. Like, what was that word? Procrastination. These two are procrastinators.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
Yeah, but no one knows it's you, so does that really matter?
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Yeah, you can do anything. You can prepare like a lot of stuff when it comes to having fun, but when it comes to his epidemics, that goes out the window.
Now for the weather.
It seems we continue having a localized I have no idea what that word is. Tropical rainstorms all through next week. If you're in this, lame. Boo.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Oh, is a new Showtime event
And I'd
thing?
like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I
Yep.
totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, you notice. His definition of a rough idea is super detailed. And a well thought out idea is describing everything in perfect detail. Describing every little detail in perfect detail.
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here. Oh, it's so hot.
Quit being a baby.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata.
Yeah, I have no idea what a yukata is.
Why aren't you two wearing one?
Don't own one.
Got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
But isn't Japan is E? So shouldn't you say E? But whatever.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
No, Yusuke is.
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No. No.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
What, you're gonna abandon your friends?
That's enough.
What's wrong with you, you dumbass?
You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
Exactly.
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Luigi.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Come on, let's get left behind, you dumbass. Buy yourself a towel. She must be an important character.
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
Yeah, everybody try to get out of the rain, Luigi.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
No, really?
What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
Are you an idiot? And know about Wilby? I can't go gadget into a car and a bunch of high schoolers just jump in it. Drive it on a cat. Do you know how insane that sounds, Ryuji?
My feet hurt, it's cold. The festival's been cancelled. This sucks.
Like, they didn't know it was gonna rain. It said on the meteorologist said so, but like rain all week.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
Like, it's your fault for not bringing an umbrella.
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Depends. And then, like, depends if who's riding the hero. I like the shade.
What are you, Moss?
No, I just don't like the sun. It's blinding.
I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework.
Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Will do, boss man.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Megid?
These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own.
Man, I don't accept no one as bum as you,
If you reject our
Megid.
offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
Let me get you out, the evil ones.
Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
But I don't know, maybe because they cracked down on a mafia guy.
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
I'm not interested.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
I don't care what's going on with the world.
Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Okay, Mr. Boss Man.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Hey, I finished a little higher than average. Okay, what does Igor want? Someone is interrupting your rehabilitation. You need to discover who this smudge is.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
What, I can't hang out with friends anymore? What's wrong with you people?
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Majib?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Yeah, but why though? Like, why are you doing this? And to me, like, I probably should have accessed like a few months ago, but why me?
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Probably a mixture of both, to be honest. Can I say that? Both? Probably inconvenience. Like, probably just want to know what's going on, and this stuff keep coming up.
People with common sense would think that. Is that your personal opinion too?
Aren't they? Yeah.
The vast majority are simply entertained by it. They've stopped thinking critically altogether. So this is what the public thinks. Oops. I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
Yeah, see you around, guy.
I don't get it.
Yep.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Nice to meet you. I'm the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really see your house?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief?
Well, could you read Morgana? They said I'm the one that they call Alibaba, so the name is most likely Alibaba.
Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
No, none of them will do this. It's too elaborate and too convoluted and too smart for them. There's something. There's how it's. I'm not after charity. Let's make a deal. Hey, about Magic, I give you information about them. If the change is successful. Get my skill. Check down yours. The moment. Where am I in? Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
What it says clearly said Alibaba. Clearly not. They said you're a phantom thief, so they know you're a phantom thief. So most logical answer is this a prank? Okay.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
I don't know. They probably bugged something.
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
That's the only other explanation.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
Yeah, but they had need a reason why they do it. And to me, so they must know I'm a phantom thief, but how do they know that with no information? If they look for the phone, they can obviously find that out, but they need a reason to look through the phone. So the reason Most likely because the girl who bugged LeBlanc.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Most likely, yes. That's my first assumption. I couldn't think of any other thing to put it, and my first thought when I couldn't reply, someone is hacking me. Get with the program, Yusuke.
Does that mean this guy's a hacker?
What do you call someone who hacks devices? A hacker? No shit.
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
I don't know. Something bad, probably.
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
That means our identities are, can be revealed. This person can blackmail us. If we don't do what this person says, they might reveal our identities. And that's gonna cause trouble.
Is this person Medjed?
No, I said like that. So I give you information about Medjed, so I don't think this person is Medjed.
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
No, it's not a prank.
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
If he reveals, yes.
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
Now it's the waiting game.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
It's not LeBlanc, it's LeBlanc. Yo, boss man.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
Yeah, Stone Council president.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
I know it's the name Nijima.
A student council president, eh?
I
hope he's not causing you too much trouble.
Oh yeah. Kidding. Yeah, of course he knows Nijima. He spoke to his sister a few days ago. I'm an idiot.
Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you.
Oh yeah, and the cat, but the cat just calls him Chief.
This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
Okay, see you later, boss man.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so.
Oh, what? You can't really force people to do what you want.
We will report any further actions by Medjed as they
But
arrive.
that's actually what we do in forcing people to do what we want. I wish we were the good guys here.
let me see.
Let's give it to Anne. I'm pretty sure she was American. Memory shows like she lived in the States or at least UK or an English speaking country, so she can read English.
Phantom thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, but I put it in English. Not a lot of people in Japan can speak English.
What? That's bullshit!
At most, they just know probably a few greetings, but not a lot.
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
More like you're evil.
That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
I don't know. Bunch of Huey.
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Because they don't like you apparently. Medjed don't like you and want you to stop doing shit.
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Not really. We don't know like jack shit about them.
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about?
I don't know.
I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
I don't know. Probably my parents.
A calling card.
It could just be a card.
Anything else in there?
No.
Who's this from, anyway?
I don't know.
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
Most likely yes.
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know, something we don't understand, clearly.
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Ryuji. No.
It's just Ryuji. Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
Pay attention class, Ryuji. Why is that? Could have just did this yesterday away to I'm done with school? Jesus. Good day to you too. Yes, I know, I'm not a goldfish. Yeah, that's right. For some reason, they just made me little. I have no say in the matter. They just followed me like cattle. But whatever. I'm not complaining.
So it really was from this guy.
What gave that away? Hey. No, shit, I'm in class. Can you wait? Steal from whom?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
I need a name. Just tell me, damn it. Futaba Sakura. Futaba Sakura?
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah, that's Bossman's surname.
In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
No shit.
Does he have any family?
Does he?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about his personal life.
For reals? How laid back are you?
I'm talking about Shy. It's none of your business. Or, it's nothing that concerns you.
Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
I'm not living at his place. I'm living at the cafe he owns.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
The calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
What gave that away?
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
Highly
Look at
unlikely.
his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best.
I say, somebody text me with the name Futaba Sakura. I have no idea who this person is.
There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Yo, boss man.
What's up?
Who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Defensive. He shall left in a hurry.
Looks like it's a hit.
Okay, I'm gonna end it here.
Write something.
Save. And end it here.